In the realm of relationships, trust is the cornerstone that holds everything together. However, when that trust begins to waver, particularly due to suspicions of infidelity, the need for clarity becomes urgent and paramount. People often ignore subtle clues in their partner's behavior, but certain text messages can serve as glaring red flags, indicating deeper issues at play. These messages might reveal a partner's unfaithfulness or reflect a growing emotional distance in the relationship. Understanding these patterns can empower individuals to address their concerns before they escalate into more significant problems. If you find yourself in a situation where you suspect your partner may be cheating, it's crucial to recognize the signs hidden within their communication. The context and content of their messages can provide vital insight into their actions and intentions. In this discussion, we will explore 5 specific text messages that can expose a cheating woman and what they might signify about her behavior. By examining these messages closely, we aim to equip you with the tools necessary to confront your suspicions and ultimately protect your heart. The mysterious late-night texts. One of the most telling signs of infidelity is a sudden increase in late-night texting. If your partner is frequently sending messages at odd hours, especially between midnight and 3 a.m., it could indicate they're hiding something significant. Messages such as, "Sorry, I fell asleep. Just saw your message now," or "Had a crazy night with the girls," may sound innocent but can feel suspicious, particularly if your partner previously maintained a consistent communication routine. The late-night hours often breed secrecy, as most people expect their partners to be asleep or engaged in other activities. If your partner has started engaging in texting marathons during these hours, it raises questions about whom they're speaking to and why they feel the need to keep it secret. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it's worth investigating further. This is particularly relevant if she usually checks in or responds to you during those hours, but has suddenly changed her behavior. Moreover, consider how often she seems to be distracted or unengaged during your conversations, especially after such late-night texts. If she appears to be emotionally or physically unavailable, it could further hint at an emotional affair or something more. Establishing a pattern of late-night communication might lead to uncovering a more profound truth about her current emotional state or commitments outside of your relationship. The vague and evasive responses. Another common text message that can raise significant red flags is when your partner provides vague or evasive answers to straightforward questions. If you ask her about her day and she responds with something like, "Oh, it was fine, just busy," without offering any specifics, it can cause concern. When someone is cheating, they often become guarded, trying to avoid sharing details that could reveal inconsistencies in their story. Consider this scenario. You inquire about her plans for the weekend, and instead of giving a clear answer, she says, "Just hanging out," without elaborating. This lack of detail may indicate that she's trying to conceal her activities, possibly because she has something, or someone, else on her mind. In healthy relationships, partners typically feel comfortable sharing details about their lives. A partner who is genuinely open and honest about her life should be willing to share details without hesitation. In these cases, look for patterns in her responses over time. If you notice a consistent trend of avoidance or generalizations, it might suggest she's not being truthful. Open communication is crucial in any relationship, and if your partner is deflecting questions or acting unusually reserved, it's essential to address those issues rather than dismiss them. Consider how these interactions make you feel and whether they align with your expectations for transparency and honesty in your relationship. The frequent "I'm busy" excuses. If your partner frequently sends texts like, "I can't talk right now, I'm really busy," or "I'll call you later, just got caught up," it might be time to take a closer look at her behavior. While everyone has busy days, a pattern of vague busyness, especially during times when you usually communicate, can indicate she's prioritizing someone else over your relationship. Cheating often requires a certain level of secrecy and deception, and if she's consistently unavailable during crucial moments, it's a red flag. Pay attention to whether these busy periods align with odd hours or days when she usually has more time to engage with you. If she's suddenly preoccupied and her availability has changed dramatically, it could suggest she is involved with someone else, making it difficult for her to maintain the same level of communication and connection with you. Additionally, examine how she responds to your needs during these busy times. Does she prioritize your conversations and reassure you that she will get back to you, or does she brush them off with vague excuses? A sudden shift in her availability or communication style can indicate that her emotional energy is being diverted elsewhere. If you feel a disconnect in your interactions, take the time to evaluate the situation critically. The unexplained changes in tone or behavior. If you notice a shift in the way your partner communicates, it could be another sign of infidelity. For example, if she suddenly becomes overly affectionate or, conversely, distant, it may be due to her feeling guilty about her actions. Texts that express excessive love, such as, "You mean everything to me," may seem sincere but can indicate an attempt to mask guilt or deflect suspicion. It's not uncommon for someone who is cheating to overcompensate in their affection when they feel they are at risk of being found out. Conversely, if her texts take on a more critical or indifferent tone, it can also indicate that she's emotionally invested elsewhere. For instance, if she starts responding to your messages with short or curt replies, such as "whatever" or "I don't know," it may signal that her interest in your relationship is waning. A change in tone can reveal her emotional state, and if it feels disconnected from your previous interactions, it's worth addressing. Take note of these changes and approach the topic with empathy and concern rather than accusation. This could foster an environment where she feels safe to open up about her feelings, whether they are about you or someone else. Remember that shifts in behavior can be driven by many factors, and the goal is to establish understanding rather than foster mistrust. The secretive social media messages. In today's digital age, social media plays a significant role in our relationships, often acting as a breeding ground for infidelity. If you notice your partner frequently texting someone late at night, and the conversations become increasingly secretive, it could indicate something more sinister. Messages that contain emojis, inside jokes, or flirtatious remarks can signal that she is engaging in inappropriate behavior, which could be emotional or physical infidelity. For example, if you see a message like, "Can't wait to see you later," or "You always know how to make me smile," it may raise concerns about her loyalty and emotional investment in someone outside of your relationship. Cheating often involves emotional connections that extend beyond physical interactions, and these messages can reveal that emotional affair, which can be equally devastating. If she's unwilling to share her phone or those messages with you, it's a significant sign that something is wrong. Social media has made it easier than ever to maintain contact with past relationships or create new connections. If you find your partner excessively protective of her phone or social media accounts, this could be a warning sign of underlying issues. Establishing boundaries and mutual trust is critical, and if she is resistant to sharing her online life with you, it may indicate that she has something to hide. Trust your instincts and communicate. These 5 types of text messages can serve as warning signs of infidelity in a relationship. Recognizing late-night messages, vague responses, excuses for being busy, shifts in tone, and secretive social media interactions can provide clarity in uncertain situations. While it's essential to communicate openly with your partner, trust your instincts when something feels off. If you find yourself in a situation where these signs resonate, it's crucial to approach the topic with care and honesty. Open communication can help uncover the truth and determine the future of your relationship. Remember, confronting your partner may be difficult, but it's a necessary step toward understanding the situation and making informed decisions about your relationship's future. Whether the truth reveals a deeper issue or a misunderstanding, addressing these concerns head-on can ultimately strengthen your bond or guide you toward healthier choices. Relationships thrive on trust, communication, and mutual respect. If you feel that those elements are compromised, take the time to evaluate the relationship dynamics. Be proactive in seeking clarity but also remain open to understanding her perspective. Remember, every relationship has its challenges, and sometimes the best way to address them is through honest dialogue and a willingness to listen. If you are like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.